Hey guys, today I'm gonna show my top 6 SoloQue top lane champions of the patch 3.15. Please enjoy. I'm a Diamond 1 player, I'm playing on AOS, and I hope I can help you some playing these champs and playing against these champs, and I will say why these champs are OP and what champs else could be OP in my conclusion. Okay, let's start. First of all, there's Dr.Mundo. When playing Dr.Mundo, you should max always his Q on when he's on top lane, of course. In jungle, you max usually W. First items on Dr.Mundo is Sunfire or Spirit Research, depending on you're playing either against AD or AP. That's pretty important. The pros about Dr.Mundo is he's very tanky, but still got a good damage output, even if you build full tank. And his laning is pretty safe. I think even safer than it should be. What causes Dr.Mundo is Ignite, and because it reduces his healing, and that he has no hard CC, but that's kind of not true because his perma Q can be like a form of CC. It's kind of hard to CC anyway. Okay, the next champ is Fiora. Why Fiora, you may ask? Because she got really high win rates at the moment, and she's insanely strong, even though she's in the typical tanky meta anyway. And that just shows how strong she is, and she can be. As Fiora, you want to max your Q because it adds up burst damage to your laning phase, and life sequence helps Fiora to survive the laning phase and heal yourself up again. In teamfights you wanna first jump on a squishy target, take some damage and then ult, because you get lifesteal from your ultimate. That's pretty nice. The pros about Fiora is her high burst damage even in lane. Then she can constantly feel much damage and has strong laning phase. The negative things is she's pretty squishy, and so she's easy to kill. But if you do it right, she can be really strong. Okay, our next champ is Teemo, the devil. Teemo, how to play him? Max your E first. It deals most damage when you max your E. You can play him hybrid, AP 80. I like to play him AP. Take 1 point in W, so 3 or 4. Makes it much easier to kite enemy champions when you're faster. Was pretty strong. First item I would choose Haunting Guys, because it makes him just so much stronger with the magic pen you get. The pro points about Teemo is his range, his unbelievable damage, with results of the mix of his hybrid style, and just the base damage of his skills is pretty high. And he got a form of CC, that's his blind, what actually fucks up a lot of people. The only problem about Teemo is that he has no hard CC, and it's pretty squishy if you build him that way. Okay, our next champ is Riven. How to play her? The positive thing about playing Riven is that you use your art attacks between the Qs, and that you train some of her wall jump, because you can do pretty cool things when jumping walls with her. And another point that's important about Riven is that you know when you can go and when you can't go, so some practice with Riven makes you a better Riven player, of course. What Riven got is high damage. She's easy to snowball, and snowball's really hard. Probably get enough soon. She has strong low cooldown shield and enough CC to really get annoying for enemy champions. The only downside about Riven is that she's pretty squishy and can be killed easily when she's CC'd. And we come to Rengar. Rengar has 3 styles, you can basically play him. And he's either a AD class cannon, a tank, or a hybrid. The high damage execution, so it makes Rengar really special. He's really, if he's played tanky, he's hard to kill, but still does a lot of damage. And his buggy jump, that means you can cast like 3 times Q of level 1, was ridiculous. And one of the down points is Rengar's only engaged duel, he can't really engage if he has no ult. He must wait for the enemy to come or engage him. That's not really fortunate what you want. Okay. My last champion is Renekton. Renekton should always get built tanky. Glasskin Renekton does not work. Even if you build like Black Cleaver and Teemo or Hydra, that doesn't really work that well. I would buy, if you're ahead, a 1 damage item and then tanky. If not, just tanky, Sunfire Case and so on. You should make the Q spell always first. It's really strong. So stays you up in lane. And Renekton's damage is just ridiculous, even without building damage. He is hard to see with his stun, but only single target. It's kind of bad, but it's actually good to lock some single targets up. And he's a strong lane bully if he is played right. You can kill almost every other lane with him if they are killable. Nasus or Mundo you will have some problems with. And that's the first down point. Against the super tanks, you can't really kill them. Neither can they kill you that easily, but they can kill you. Another down point is that he's not really mobile. When he's stuck in one place, it's sometimes hard to get away if you don't have your slice and dice. But he can come away from ganks really easily. That's what makes him really hard for top lane bully. He's on one way so strong, but also safe. In conclusion, structured top lane gems in page 3.1.4 are gems that can soak up a lot of damage and still hit hard like Mundo, can burst the enemy carries down like Fiora or Teemo, and can destroy or shut down enemies in lane completely like Teemo or Fiora. And these gems are, for example, these I showed you. And if you liked this video, just make sure to try out these champions. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me and watch my other videos. Thank you very much for watching this one. See ya.